Hi, this is Ashley Kay from lovedelusions.com, and today I want to talk to you about how to have confidence in dating and relationships. I think confidence is one of those things that can really truly make the biggest difference in terms of dating, in terms of any kind of success that you want, really. So in preparation for this video, I did a bit of research. I looked at some other people's confidence videos on YouTube, and the thing most people are talking about is how to act confident, how to, I guess, fake confidence. So a lot of it seems to be about, how to dress a certain way, how to look a certain way, how to have your posture a certain way in order to, look confident to other people. I want to make a very different video because I think there's enough videos out there that tells you how to fake confidence. So this video is really how to truly be confident. I looked up the dictionary definition of confidence, and basically it's to have belief in yourself and your own abilities. I think the key word there is ability, which is really skill. When you have skill in something, when you have done something before, you naturally gain confidence because you know you've done it, you know how to do it, you know you're more knowledgeable than that other person or whatever. Okay, so that's really what we're talking about today, is how to gain abilities, because I think the more abilities you learn, the more easier it is. You can put that into towards building other abilities, and when you build other abilities, naturally you will just appear confident in front of other people because you have the ability, you have more experience than other people. So of course you are more confident than them. And this is something that I mostly want to talk to young people, because this is where the difference will be. Because I think when you're older, it's harder to change when you're older, and young people are the most influenced at this age, right? So a lot of people, what I see happening, they're not using their time very wisely. They're spending a lot of time, watching TV, on Facebook, chatting with their friends on their phone, going out to nightclubs, playing video games. They're not really developing a skill. And I really feel like that is the most important thing you should be focused on, especially when you're young, is to focus on developing skills, because that's what's going to give you confidence. There are many different skills in many different areas in your life, and actually as you start to build more and more skills, it's going to affect not just those areas, but affect everything, because everything is related. Okay, everything in the universe is related in one way or another, and your brain will naturally start connecting those dots. So you building a skill in one area, could be language, whatever, will actually increase your confidence in another seemingly unrelated area, such as making friends, or approaching a guy or a girl. Okay, that seems unrelated, but actually it's related. Okay. So the first thing would be to, not be scared to learn abilities. So here are what I feel are the 4 most important abilities when it comes to dating relationships you should really know. Okay, once you know these, you will just be confident. You will not need to fake it. You'll be naturally confident. Okay, so number 1 is the ability to be attractive. Okay, you may think being attractive is something you are either born with or you're not. Kind of like beauty, you're either born beautiful, skinny, tall, like a supermodel, or you're not. This is what a lot of people tell themselves. Like, they can't change, their outer appearance or whatever. That is completely not true. Now, here's an interesting little fact about beauty. Okay, they did an experiment and they got the photographs of hundreds of different women's faces, and then they merged these faces together. So they all put them together to come up with the most average face, and then the average face, as it turns out, actually looks like a supermodel's face. It looks like, it could be, one of the really beautiful supermodels and movie stars that are out there right now. They just look average. Okay, so what this tells you is that if you have an average face, then you are beautiful. that's what it is. And really the biggest difference, it all comes down to makeup. Makeup is extraordinary. It truly is extraordinary. And if you have an average face, you have the best face to put makeup on, because your face is a canvas. It's like blank. It's like a blank canvas, and with makeup, it can make it into nearly anything that you want. And really, you can go to YouTube, you can look at tons of makeup videos. Like I've been a bit obsessed with watching makeup videos lately. They're really fun, very educational. You learn a lot, and have a look at them and see what you can do with your face. Like nearly every face out there without the makeup on, everyone looks pretty much average. So as long as you have an average face, then you are beautiful. So the second ability is the ability to make friends. If you know how to make friends, if you know how to make other people feel good, then you can talk to anyone. Then you can keep a guy's interest, because that's all that it is. When a guy or a girl, if you're talking to them, if you're approaching a girl, or if a guy approached you, and you're like so worried about how do you impress them, how do you make sure you keep them interested because of your personality or whatever, really you don't need to worry about any of that. All you need to do is make friends with that person. And if you don't know how to make friends, then there are plenty of books, courses out there that teaches you how to make friends. One of the most famous book out there is a book called How to Win Friends and Influence People. So if you don't, I think that book sold God knows how many millions of copies, because I guess everybody is interested in how to be more influential or how to make more friends. Okay, so if you don't know how to do that, get that book, get a couple of other books or whatever, and start learning those abilities. And honestly, making friends is one of the most beneficial things you can do for yourself. Also, it is not too difficult. Okay, you have the opportunity to practice making friends nearly on a daily basis. If you are dedicated, you could effortlessly go out every week to meet new people, to talk to new people. There's people everywhere. Even if you live in the country where there's like 10 people in your town, you can still talk to them, or and with things like social media now, you can talk to anyone in the world literally in minutes. Okay, now the ability to make friends with people on the internet is not really the same as people in real life, but you know what I mean. The concept of how to make friends, it is universal, and if you know how to do it with one person, then you know how to do it with the second person, the third person. You can make as many friends as you want. So as long as you learn how to do it, that is your skill for the rest of your life, and you can take that with you anywhere, to any country, any place, to any different situation, whether that is business settings, social settings, dating, relationship settings, whatever it is virtually the same. It does not change. So when a really hot guy comes up to talk to you, or or a really hot girl, whatever, all you need to care about is how to be friendly with that person, how to make them feel good, how to make friends with that person, and that's it. That's all it takes. So learn that ability. It's a really important one. Ability number 3 is how to be a great partner in a relationship. So kind of a carry on from the friends. You just want to move that a step further, which is how to be a great partner in a relationship with us, which is slightly different, because you need to learn how to live with someone, and how to cooperate in terms of day-to-day stuff, like going out shopping, buying food together, cooking, who's going to do the cooking, who's going to do the dishes, who's going to clean the house, and blah blah blah, all those things. If you don't know how to do those things, if you don't know how to be a partner, how to complement your partner's skills, how to look after your partner when they're sick, how to encourage them when they're down, and all that kind of stuff. Once again, there are plenty of books, resources out there on Amazon, Google, YouTube that'll, give you those steps of how to do that. So all you need to do is just learn those abilities, start doing them, using them, and as you use them, it may be uncomfortable in the beginning because you've never done it before, but just do it a couple of times, and then it'll be easy. Then you won't feel like it's uncomfortable or awkward, and also, if you focus primarily on making your partner happy, bringing a smile to their face, making them feel good, um, being sympathetic to their needs, then you will find that that's much more rewarding than always focused on yourself, on what you need to get out of this relationship, or blah, blah, blah. And also, the biggest thing is, once you know how to be a great partner, like the other two abilities, you keep that for the rest of your life. And now when you go into dating, or dating situations, you don't need to be needy, insecure, you don't need to be jealous, because you know you're a great partner. You actually know you are a great partner because you know how to be a great partner. And there's no need for you to be insecure because you're such a great catch. And also, this ability kind of makes you be selective too, because you have to look at, is this person worth the best of me? Are they worth it? Do they fulfill me? Not fulfill me, but do they really make me happy? Do they care about my needs too? Which leads me to the fourth skill that you need to have, which is how to filter out the bad from the good. And what this basically means is to have a healthy dose of self-esteem. If you have a healthy dose of self-esteem, basically you have this one covered automatically, because you will not be able to put up with people who hurt you, mistreat you, disrespects you. Anyone that crosses any kind of line, instantly, alarm bells will be going off, and you will not put up with that behavior. You just won't. You will not put up with it. You will not waste your energy on those people. You will try to avoid those people. They're just not worth it, okay? So that's why you need to be super careful about who you hang out with. In terms of ability too, when you can make friends with everyone or anyone, when you have that ability and that, you know how to do it, then you need to be selective. Because if you're not selective, you can't make friends with everyone in the world. Not that you would want to either, because some people are just not good for you. And I think I said in another video, there's going to be bad people out there no matter what. You don't want to change them. You can't change them. It's not their job to change themselves either. So you just need to recognize them and walk around them, avoid them. You don't need to associate with them at all. And that is a really important skill to have, because you need to pick and choose who you want to be in a relationship with, because you will only give the best of yourself. You'll be worth it because you put so much effort in to be a great partner that you deserve and expect nothing but the same back. And that's why number 4 is super important. So that's what I feel are the 4 most important skills to build. And really, once you build these skills, and they're not as hard as you think they are, really, it's not. Just take a couple of 10 minutes, 30 minutes a day, instead of going on Facebook, watching TV shows, playing video games. Instead of doing those things, how about spend half an hour to an hour learning something educational, learning those skills, learning how to be attractive, learning how to make friends, how to make people feel better, how to be a great partner, and spend a few minutes also saying positive things about yourself, saying that I'm a good person, I deserve good people in my life, I will not put up with bad people, I will not put up with people who put me down all the time. Spend a few minutes doing that every day, instead of playing some stupid game or whatever. Do that, because that's going to pay off. And really, at the end of the day, when you build these things, if a guy or girl comes up to you, then you will just be confident, because number one, why they came up to you. First of all, because you're attractive. You are attractive. Okay, there is no being humble about it. You don't need to be humble about it. You don't need to be like, oh, I'm ugly. If someone compliments you, and if a guy compliments you, says you're beautiful, you won't be that girl that says, oh, I'm ugly, what are you talking about, kind of thing. You won't need to do that, because you are attractive, because you put the work in to be attractive. You understand the science, the theory behind it, and you are. So a guy gives you that compliment, you're just like, yeah, thanks, I know. You can almost be like a little bit cocky about it, because you've worked hard to gain those abilities, and that is the most important thing. And this one is really important for women to hear, because statistics show women tend to undermine their abilities more so than men. Men tend to over-exaggerate, think they're awesome when they're not quite as awesome as they are. But women tend to think lower of themselves. So I want you, if you're a woman, to be honest about the great things you've achieved in your life. Don't undermine them, okay? If you have put all this effort into look beautiful for a night out, tell yourself you look beautiful. You are beautiful, okay? And when someone gives you a compliment, you'll be like, yeah, thanks. I know I am. Like you can do that with complete confidence and complete 100% certainty is true. There is no faking it. You don't need to fake it because you put that effort in and you know it's true. And when you are like that, people will feel that vibe off you and they will be drawn to you immediately, because that is what confidence is, okay? Basically having that ability, having those skills, people are drawn to you because of that. And yeah, just remember that. And carry that through all of those abilities, making friends, being a great partner. Remember those things. And once you gain them, no one can take that away from you. When those videos out there talk about faking confidence, the problem I have with some of those is if you derive your confidence from your intelligence, or from some whatever natural ability that you think you have because some other people told you you're good at this or good at that, so you think you're confident because of that. If you get it from external sources like that, be careful, because you're walking on shaky grounds, because at any moment life can just change like that, and you'll get the rug pulled out from under you, right? And then you'll fall flat on your face and you will not have confidence anymore. So that is why I don't think that kind of advice is really good. I mean, if you need to do a once-off thing, then okay, but I wouldn't rely on it, okay? The biggest thing is learn to develop those abilities, work hard on those abilities for real instead of faking it. Don't take the shortcut. Don't fake it. Don't take the shortcut. Don't spend all your time on watching TV and playing video games. Spend that time to develop your skills, and then you have true confidence that you will take with you to your grave. Okay, so that's basically it. Also, I just want to do a quick plug for my new product, Make Him Yours, that will basically show you how to be attractive, how to attract and keep the man you want. And it actually talks a lot about those. It helps you develop those 4 abilities that I just mentioned in this video as well. So if you're a woman, please check that out. It's makehimyours.com. If you have any questions, please let me know on Facebook, my Facebook page, and give me some feedback, like this video, and that's it. So I'll talk to you soon. Bye.